Okay, before we get to playing through the drum buddy, I wanted to show you how to remove the platter. Hopefully you never will. To remove or tighten the platter, it's an assembly that's kind of press fit together with this little collet that uses a 3/32 inch Allen wrench, and it's got to be a long one. This thing is, I don't know how long it is, but it's got to be long enough to get in there, or your fingers will never fit under there with a short one. So 3/32 inch Allen wrench, and then it's got the shaft has a flatted side, the motor shaft, and then get in there. Give it one turn till it's tight on that flat, and then give it one more gentle giant squeeze, not too much of course, and pull that out and save this Allen wrench in a very safe place. Other than that, the platter might come loose. It depends on how rough you are with putting the can on and off and stuff. Anything else you need to do with it, I've made these drum buddies without screws to screw the top in because the acrylic is delicate and it broke up the lines and looks ugly, and I think that the weight of it, nobody's ever going to be turning their drum buddy upside down, so I figured I'd go without the screws. So the way to open this is like the hood of a car. You want to always open it back, take the can off for sure, open it back and rest it on something so it's kind of back there, and then you can see, I don't know what you might need to do in here. Might need to replace this black light bulb that's just there for beauty, or turn it off, or don't put any other bulb in there. Don't put a big high wattage light bulb in here. You're going to start drying out the wires, overheating the components. Bad idea. This big unit back there, everything is kind of broken up into separate boards. That's the power supply. This stuff screwed up to the wall over here, the blue transformer, that's the motor speed control. It's just a 0 to 15 volt variable power supply. There's the evil noisy dimmer. Like I said, you can EQ that dimmer buzz out whenever you're plugging into play. There's your delay. These are the oscillator boards. There's the phaser for the white noise. That big white thing there, that big old ceramic resistor, is a dummy load for this power supply. It needs to have a certain load or it won't give you solid voltage in your lights and dimmers and stuff, and your lights and pots and stuff like that. There's a little loose pot in here flopping around. That is kind of a pre-volume control for the white noise, for the hi-hat circuit. The hi-hat is like a whole other deal that's kind of been buttoned into the regular drum buddy sounds, and if you've ever built white noise circuits, you know they're really finicky. They only run on 12 volts or higher. They won't, and the other stuff runs on 5 or 9. They're real tricky. So and the output was super hot, and I didn't know how hot when I built it, and they all act different, so that's why it has its own pot in there. All right, so that's all you need to know about servicing your drum buddy. When you lay it back down, make sure the wires aren't getting clumped on, and kind of maybe, yeah, it's a tight fit, but there we go. Okay.